Ivanka Trump arrives in South Korea for Winter Olympics closing ceremony. Ivanka Trump touched down in Seoul on Friday in a highly anticipated visit to attend this weekend's closing ceremony for the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Ms. Trump, a senior White House advisor and the daughter of the president, was due to attend dinner with South Korean President Moon Jae-in in Seoul this evening before heading to Pyeongchang this weekend. Ms. Trump's arrival marks the latest in a string of high-profile appearances at the Winter Games, where sporting events have been increasingly eclipsed by powerful political delegations and diplomatic maneuvers behind the scenes. Comparisons have been drawn between Ms. Trump and Kim Yo-jong, the sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, who appeared to mesmerize global media with her presence at the opening ceremony, despite not speaking a word in public. To mark the end of the Games on Sunday, North Korea is planning to send an equally senior-ranking delegation, reportedly led by General Kim Yong-chol, who heads Pyongyang's Department for Inter-Korea Relations and formerly ran its spying agency. However, White House officials have reportedly ruled out the possibility of a formal meeting between Ms. Trump and North Korean officials, emphasizing that the reason she is attending is to support U.S. athletes and because she is something of a winter sports enthusiast. North Korea's high-profile involvement in the Winter Olympics has widely been perceived as a thawing of tensions between the two Koreas, with a unified team competing for the first time in the history of the Games. However, observers have raised concerns that Pyongyang is using the event as a diplomatic stage in order to soften its image in the international community against a backdrop of tightened sanctions and soaring tensions. Ms. Trump may well be hoping that her South Korea trip generates a more positive reaction than the visit by U.S. Vice President Mike Pence during the opening ceremony, which appeared to highlight an apparent distance between Seoul and Washington. In contrast to Mr. Moon's interaction with the Pyongyang delegation, Mr. Pence appeared not to even acknowledge their presence despite sitting in the same box during the ceremony. Meanwhile, it later came to light that a meeting between Mr. Pence and Pyongyang officials was scrapped at the 11th hour after he reportedly denounced North Korea as a murderous regime. Ms. Trump was due to join a string of dignitaries at the dinner Mr. Moon is hosting on Friday night at Sangchunji, a traditional Korean house located inside the presidential Blue House. A kosher vegetarian menu has been prepared for Ms. Trump, according to local media reports, with a small concert also planned including traditional Korean music.